Well, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Joe. Welcome, Joe. Hopefully my volume is good. Can you hear me? We are going to find a car to put here and build. Mr. Mushroom. So normally I go to the barns because I have a bunch of barns stuff to work on. But today we are going to go to the junkyard to find a wreck to resurrect. Thus, the Wreck-er-rection. I don't know what we will find, but whatever it is, we will build it. Hopefully there's enough to choose from that we get to find something decent. Load time between screens kind of sucks, but nothing down there, nothing in there. So far, pretty shitty not finding shit. Nothing here. Alright, where are the cars? Oh, really? A Satsuma? Okay. Oh, what do we got here? We got a Bolt Atlanta. Do we want to do an El Camino or a Satsuma? Which one we want to do? I prefer the Atlanta myself. V8. What do you guys think? Want to do a El Camino or a little car with the four banger? Alright, we'll do the El Camino. Without a doubt, we'll do the El Camino. As you can see, the original price here is more than its value. But once you clean the interior, this goes up. Once you weld the body, this goes up. Once you replace all the parts, this goes way up. I'm guessing it'll probably be a $30,000 car, roughly. But now that we have that, let's do a little load time and go back to the garage. Kind of wish I would have had my liveries in the files on this one already. I haven't transferred all that stuff over. There's a bunch of them. I could actually try and swap that in real quick, but that'd be a pain in the butt. Tab out, do this, tab in, do that. So anyway, this is our cancer car, shall we say? Call it a cancer car. Alright. So let's throw it over here. We're just going to make sure the body is empty, got nothing on it. It literally doesn't have anything on it anyway. No windshield. It's kind of neat that the wipers sit there, but we'll get rid of the seat. There's no steering wheel. And as you can see, everything underneath is rust, rust, and more rust. So anyway, let's get rid of the brakes. Let's get rid of the radiator. Let's get rid of the battery. Sounds like everything in there is good. Raise this up. Hell yeah, it's either a northern car with the snow and salt, or it's a coastal car with all the salt. Drum brakes, good enough. Usually the way I do this is I remove everything. Get it completely gutted. Get it all out of here. Oh yeah, this one will have some pretty nice niceties. Well, thank you, Linda. Wasn't expecting to get donations or tips today, but I can't deny them. Although I can go in my PayPal and send it back. As far as cars coming apart this easy, yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Watching Hurst with his 2021 version of this last night, where some bolts actually stuck and you got to use WD-40 to loosen them. That's actually a cool addition to the game. We got drive shaft here. Yep, Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I honestly have not even played the 21 demo yet. And I don't know that I really care to, simply because it is just a demo. I do have it, and I can at any time. But after watching so much of it, I honestly really don't see the point. It's a tease, if you ask me. So what color do you want to see this in? Black, white, red, blue, green, yellow, purple? Yeah, the salt would definitely rust these things pretty bad. One of the real reasons I wanted to do a live stream of this one today was to show Hurst why I do not buy parts in the game other than body parts. And whether or not it'll work on the first couple of tries, I do not know. And as many a times as I've mentioned it in the Facebook page, nobody has ever mentioned that that happens to them as well. So I don't know if it's a glitch in my game, or if it's something that works for everybody and they haven't tried it enough to figure it out. But I have what I call a magic warehouse, because it's literally what it is. Alright, everything underneath is gone. Gone, gone, gone. Alright. So I could come over here to the workbench and I could try to repair all of this stuff, but I'm really honestly not interested. If we go to inventory, you can see this is all the parts. Battery, radiator, everything I just took off. I really have no use for any of it other than certain numbers. Like the chassis number E and the bottom suspension is not a B. So basically I'll hold on to this for a moment while I go in here. And it's loading too fast to actually work right now, which is kind of a bummer. As I figured though, we'll be going in and out of here a few times. There you can see everything's only individual. Let's go see what we have in here for parts real quick. D, A, hubs, B, we need an E, and lower. Those are lower. No, bottom. Bottom B, F, B, P, not what I'm looking for. Those are rear. There's a few of those, but those are small. Coil spring, we have leaf spring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need a couple more of them. Sway bar. Is there another one of them up? Yes, there's a couple of them. Don't need that. Don't need those. Alright. Let's go grab a transmission real quick. V8. We can sell that off. I don't think I have a drive shaft in there. I don't believe I have. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Don't believe I have any of the motor stuff for this one in here. We do have brakes. We do have exhaust. Ooh, we do have heads. Wrong chain. Is it OHV? It's C. Dang it. Those are A. T series. No, not gonna find what I need in here. Let's see what we have in here. Oops. Yeah, let's try that. Nope, nothing there. I don't think that was right. Let's go. Nope, nothing in here. Okay. See if we got anything. See how fast that's loading. I just pretty much know by building these cars over and over and over and over and over. After 1,800 hours in the game, I pretty much have that much figured out. So let's grab these so we can take care of the outside stuff. And as you can see, I have another sexy project here I want to work on. Nice 67 Chevelle SS 396. Hard to beat that car. Alright, let's see. And now it looks good. We got rid of the rust. Nice. Take care of the interior. Now, if you remember, we only paid $7 grand for this, right? A little over $7 grand. It has nothing underneath it, and it's just been cleaned, and it's already worth $6 grand. Totally big difference. All right, let's get the motor out of here. Take it over here. Put it on the stand. All right. There's really no point in taking all this apart other than for the achievement of how many bolts you remove. Well, hello, Kelson. Howdy. But one of the things I did find is if working on a motor gets this to work then all the better. But it doesn't normally work if you take parts apart. It works if you put them together. And see, now it's loading a little slower. It might actually work. And if it does, we spend the next who God knows how long shopping. And nope, it did not work. Alright, that's a bugger. I don't think I have them in here, but let's find out real quick. I honestly think the VR would be pretty cool. Let's see, what do we have in here? M17. Alright, so let's try this real quick. Oh, M. Alright, so we have a block and 2 heads. That'll work. Alright, so we hop out of there. Pull this off the stand. Create a new one. Find the 117. Alright, and we're going to need some pistons. Oops, wrong one. Going to need some pistons real quick in order to do this. Oh, not NN, PN, whatever. Alright, so we're going to need 8 of these real quick. And 8 of these. Alright, so let's just throw a block together real quick with some pistons in it. Oh, we're going to need a crank too, damn it. Give me that. Now the whole point of this is really just to get the warehouse to work. This is not the motor that will be going into the El Camino. This is really more of just an activator for the garage. And if you look in the top right, up here, 110 million bucks, really, it's the game is no longer about the money whatsoever. Alright, let's go this way and see if this works this time. I believe it's code tow truck. Hashtag or exclamation tow truck. And now you can see this is moving really slow, right? And this little thing right here, loading, tells me it's worked perfectly. So building a motor activated exactly what I needed right here. See how this is duplicated? Duplicated. Everything became duplicated. That is exactly what I was looking for. It seems everything I need is down here. 1, 2, 3. Always grab one extra of whatever I'm building so that I can put one back in here. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Those are the wrong ones. Let's see, I needed what? 4 more of these? Or 5 of them. What the hell? Front. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I did grab one of them before. Front brakes. 1, 2, 3. 5 of these. Front sway bar B, we'll grab one just in case it's the wrong one. Don't need coils for the rear. I will grab a nice steering wheel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What game did you upload now, Shroom? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Don't need clip A. Don't need that radiator. Rear sway bar, clutch bearing. And this is why I do not buy parts, because I have everything I need right here. I just have to sort through it all to remember what I'm looking for. Do we want some nice red seats in the El Camino? I can throw these seats in. I also have some tan ones, I have some blue ones. How about we grab a set of them for now just so we have them so I don't have to come back for them. We will need a battery. Coil spring, I did grab those. We do need uppers. 1, 2, 3. We do need a steering rack. The small rubber bushings I don't think we need. We do need tie rod ends. We do need a drive shaft. We do need a gas tank and a fuel pump. We don't have the brakes on it. We do need these. Front springs we do need. There's some nice black seats. We'll grab them for now. 1, 2, 3. That's for disc brake. Alright, now we gotta actually go do some shopping. Find the rest of the parts. You're gonna hear that click, 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 click bullshit for a little bit here. Gotta get through some of the other motors I have built already. That's an i4. Rotary. We could put some nice slicks on the back of it. They're actually not too bad. 16-inch. Oh, I have them in here somewhere else too. Damn it. Let's see. These are all 6-banger stuff. V6B. 2, 3 of those. I might actually grab a couple of parts I know I don't need, but I might grab them just to make sure. V12, W12, whatever, same thing. Nope, nope, nope. You want some BF Goodwins on here? White letters? Game on, dude. Game on. We can do that. Without a doubt, we can put some good wins on here. We gotta find the rest of the block and everything yet. 159s are awesome motors. 17, 10. It does take a bit to go through all of this to find all the parts that I actually need. See, these are 505 90s. That's a really massive sidewall and extremely wide. Just gotta find where the hell the engine block went. That's a C. That's an F. Definitely need one of them. 3 of those. That's a C. Need a coil. Need a distributor. That's an F. F. Need one of them. Do need brakes. Alright, these must be my other ones. I'm just gonna, yep, there we go. 2, 3 of those. That's lower. That's leaf spring. We need that. 2, 3 of those. These are the rims that came on the car. I think we can do better than that. Way better than that. Do need plug wires. Got the transmission. We need an E. That's this one. That's a T series. It's the V8, but not the OHV. 16 push rods. Don't mind me while I count for a second. And 17. Same with these. Alright. We need an air filter. Yeah, we got single carb. Let's do single carb on it. Oil pan. Valve covers. There's an OHV. Water pump. Gotta have a cam. Gotta have a crank. There's the block. Those are B. Alright, I think we pretty much have what we're looking for. Oh, we can put some tan seats in it too. I actually really like these ones myself. We'll just grab them in case you guys decide later. Now we won't put that in there though. I don't think there's anything else I need. I believe I have everything for the suspension, everything for the motor. Good thing I looked because I needed that. Um, 19s. That's for supercharge on the front. We're only halfway through my inventory, but a lot of this stuff is for 4-cylinders, 6-cylinders, other V8s, and 10 and 12-cylinder motors and rotaries. Pretty much I have one of everything in the game in here. So when it duplicates, it's everything times 2. I don't think there's anything else in particular I can think of though. But this is why I do not buy parts. I don't need to. This wheel is pretty badass, but we're going to stick with the 3-spoke. V12 stuff, front wheel drive stuff. Don't need caps. 4 slant sixes and sideways sixes. There's a front axle. Not putting spokes on it like that. Nope, not doing it. 18s. 19s. Those are 16s. We could do that. Them are pretty nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 159 motors are freaking awesome in here. I'll have to build one of them for you guys someday just because they look like a V-shaped guitar. But there's a lot to them and they're just pretty badass motors. V10s. Do have power steering, alternator, coil. Got all I need for that. I believe we're pretty much done with the shop. Ooh, there's 16s. There we go. I think these are probably what we'll end up using. Some of my personal favorites. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else I know I need, and the rest of the stuff up here is pretty much not what I use for anything. We'll have 2s, different story. Yep, pretty much just the way it is, like that. So, no. Don't need any of all of this stuff. So as you can see, there's a lot of different motors I can build, a lot of different cars to build. There's well over 600 different mod cars in the game. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're done in there. Just gonna hop into the rims real quick and drop off the ones I know I don't need. Rims. Alright, put one of them in there. As far as I know, we have everything but the body. We have the transmission. Good to go with all of that. Alright, let's just hop out of there and go build ourselves a badass El Camino, shall we? This can come off of here. Now we can put the real V8 on here. Single carb. There we go. Alright. Let's throw some stuff underneath the hood real quick. We got the brakes. A radiator. Should be a battery. Pop out of that. Honestly, an RX-8 is a pretty badass little Mazda. Right, let's get this in here real quick. There we go. It really doesn't take me all that. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, there are 4 small ones. Damn it. Let's do this. We'll just go buy some real quick. Get that out of the way. I thought they were the big ones in the back, but no, they're the small ones. So we'll have 4 parts on the car that ain't quality improved parts, but they are brand new, so. And as you notice, I never spent a penny on the whole car other than those 4 little pieces so far. Must add some of them from pre-shopping stuff. Oh, no. Let's get up there. And the game itself is actually pretty cool, although it does get monotonous. But when you really like cars, the monotony is not that bad. And the rear end is done. Now we got to put some of these together real quick. Alright, let's go throw the front together real quick. I think it's funny how they put the freaking spindle on there before they even put the A-arms on. Normally you can't mount it without the A-arms. Alright, that's everything there. Oh, we didn't get front wheel hubs. By golly. That's one thing I gotta get back into my inventory in there. I had them on one of my cars and I forgot to put them back in my warehouse, and then now I gotta find them. Alright, this side is done. And we just about have the underside taken care of. Outside of tires, everything under here is done. So now we get to build ourselves a badass V8. So let's do that, shall we? Oh, that's bright. That's bright. This is the long, tedious project. Part of the project right here, doing all the valves and rockers. Which still isn't as hard as it would be in reality. Just about to that beautified portion of it all. Stay on there. Just about done. Mr. Kropta, what's up, brother? Alright. As far as I know, that is everything except for underneath. So now we give it a little quick rotate. And we finish up the bottom and we are out of here. All good, Crupter. Just glad you stopped by. Thank you for doing so. It is Saturday. Hoping we can hang out on your Wreckfest server tonight. That would be awesome. Alright. I believe we are done with the motor. Alright. So now let's take that off the stand. Gotta lower that again. Install. And look at that. We got a badass motor sitting in here. Glug, glug, glug. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go to this side real quick. Put the steering wheel in here. And let's see, do we want the red ones or the black ones or the tan ones? I think we'll go with the black ones. What do you think? Black ones? And throw them in the El Camino. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so now it's wheels, tires, and bodies. So let's go get some body parts. Let's just buy it all. Good enough. Let's throw it together. Alright, looks like some wheels and some plates. All that's left on this bad boy. Alright, so right now I know we have 16s. Let's go in here. Let's buy two of them. We got 16s. Let's do a 225. Yeah, we'll do a 50. $2.95. It is wider, but we'll go with the 50. Alright, now to make sure I don't mess these up. Let's see, 225s, put them on. Now for the back, do we want drag slicks? Or do we want the Goodwin? I have a feeling that's going to be a little big. $315, $295. Really don't think that would make much difference. What? Why is it telling me these ain't ready? That ain't right. Okay, there we go. Let's just see. Oh, look at that. We got just enough of a gap right there for the tire to rub on any bump. Yeah. They'd rub. They would rub pretty bad. Ah. Transmission. Yep. All right. License plates is all that's left, I believe. That's all that's left. So let's buy a couple of plates on there real quick. Let's just go down here. Mino. She is an Amino El Camino. The Mino. Alright. Let's go throw her in a paint booth, shall we? Now the question is, what color do we want it? Any ideas? Here, let's change the camera here. Orange, yellow, green, teal, blue, purple, pink, red. What do you think, y'all? What color should we go with it? Throw some chameleon at it. Hmm. Does have stripes. No. Cherry red and black. Let's go with that. Cherry red and black. Really not fond of the stripes in the trunk, but yeah, it works. Let's go see what she runs, shall we? Alright, I'm guessing it's somewhere in the mid 500s. Maybe 7. Oh, look at that. 603. 603 horsepower. That'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. Alright, so we got this beauty taken care of. Looking good, looking sharp. All nice and sassy underneath there. Clean and sexy in here. Gotta love the rumble. Now we gotta go have some fun, because what's the point if you ain't gonna go have some fun? See what you can do down the test track, untuned, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be 150, maybe 170 if we're lucky. She'll wind out in top gear before the finish line, I can tell you that. Whoa. Oh shit. Yeah. She won't even stay stuck to the ground. That's about all she's got. Yep, 153. Oh, I gotta love messing with the cars in here. If they don't have slicks on them, they just don't stick to the ground. That's all there is to it. Driving in this game just sucks. It's no fun. But all that, and we didn't damage it anyway, so that's nice. So what are we worth anyway? Yeah, 66 grand. We'll take that. That's pretty nice. 126,668 miles on it. I think we just put a quarter mile on there. Maybe a half mile or whatever it is. But anyway, this was all about having some fun and showing everybody how this thing works for me. And also, we have all the parts left over that can go bye-bye. And as you can see, all the parts that I have to put back away yet, which is kind of the pain in the ass part of all of this, but I'll get to that. Let's get rid of some of this junk here real quick. All of that stuff. We'll go that far. We got 39. There we go. All that's gone. Well, that's the 117. I'm like, where'd that motor come from? Alright, so now I just got to put all this stuff back away so I can grab it again when I'm ready for it. And it'll all be at the very bottom unless I reorganize it. Alright, and the rest of this goes into an extra bin. So I empty my inventory. And there we go. Oh, I got nothing on me. Or shouldn't have anything on me. Oh, wrong one. Yep. Inventory is empty. Good, good. Alright. Well, that was fun. We got ourselves another pretty badass car sitting here. Had a little fun on the track. Couldn't keep it on the track, but we had some fun on the track. So, do we want to go to the junkyard and find another one, or do we want to go to a barn? Let's go to a barn. Let's go see what else we can find. What other kind of mischief we can get into. Built the car from scratch in just under an hour. What a deal, eh? Real life probably would be struggling with one bolt for more than an hour. And this is the only thing we buy when we come to the barn, other than the car. Looks like Dom's charger. Yeah, buddy. Supercharged. 7 grand more than it's worth, and not a whole lot of room. Under 100,000 miles. Let's go have some fun with it, shall we? the only thing in here, so let's go back. So now we gotta recoup over 7 grand. That's not that hard to do. But I also want to go back to the junkyard, see if there's anything there. Anything enjoyable there, I should say. Meanwhile, this one can go find a new home. I like the color. I'm not fond of the rims, but I like the color. Alright, so let's go back to the junkyard, see what else we can find. Because this is a Wreck-er-rection. Resurrecting Rex. And here we are. Let's hope there's more cars in the junkyard this time than there was last time. Really? I hate it when it does that. There we go. Nothing straight ahead. Oh, what do we have down here? A Pagani? Oh. Is it a Tempesta? No, just a Wyra. 3,000 miles and it looks like shit. Really? This is a massive profit car. Massive profit. Which really doesn't matter. But that's a fun car to build. Oh, look at that. It's a 60s Chevy truck with a 6-cylinder. These are fun. 66 Resto mod. Interior is perfect, right? Inside what? Inside where? That's just comical. Alright, let's go see what else is in the junkyard real quick. Oh, we got a Charger Valiant. Nice, nice. These are fun. Another 6-cylinder in there. Almost 7,600 for 64. Not really fond of building these little 6-bangers, though. Nifty little car. Oh. Mercedes CLK. Mm-hmm. Yes. This is a blast. That's the cross member. I don't belong there. V12. All kinds of fun. That's tempting. That's very tempting. 109,000, huh? That's very tempting. Whether we build it or not, it's going back to the garage because I love the race cars. Maserati? Not much left of that one. That's the lit edition. Could be fun. Under 10 grand, mile wise. $20,000 more than it's worth. It's tempting. It's tempting. What do we have here? Bolt roulette. Yeah, I know you all think it's a Camaro, but this is a Bolt roulette with a 2-carb. Nice. At least it's not an F mill. High mileage. Cost effective. Yeah, kinda. Tempting. It's fun. Build ourselves a badass Camaro. Oh, and then we got a Hellcat. Yep. Somewhat of an Oldsmobile mixed with a Chevelle. 135,000. Not too bad on cost. I built hundreds and hundreds of these. It's almost identical to building the Atlanta. Just different body. Yeah, there's nothing over there. We'll skip on this one. That's tempting though. Not that tempting. This one would be worth a nice pro. Oh, wait a minute. We got an Impala convertible. 4-barrel. Could do a lowrider. I did the Gypsy Rose livery for the car. This is a convertible. That one wasn't. But these cars are definitely pretty nice. Not worth a whole lot. Yeah. 1,300 more than it's worth. 229,000 miles. Yeah. Nice car though. Alright, so we bought the Mercedes. I think that's what we'll end up doing. Not really interested in the Valiant. This one's good for a huge profit though. I mean, I'll literally show you what I mean by a profit. It's worth 86 grand, paying 89, so that's 3,000 a month, or 2,700 more than, yeah, 2,700 more. We'll put $100 into it, and it'll be worth more than 90 grand. And then we'll just sell it. We don't even have to build it. Yeah, no. That one's tempting, but no. No motor swap option, so we'd have to go with the i6. There's better options than that, so we'll leave the Maserati. Let's go play with a couple cars. Make a few bucks. And so the Y-Rock, 90 grand. Spend 100 bucks. Make it worth more than 90 grand. Let's put this one in number 2. Alright. So as we know, this one's worth 86. If I spend $100 on it, it should be worth over 90 grand. Spend $100, and it's worth 110 grand. Can't tell me that's not like a serious profit. just by washing the interior. Straight up. Oh, no. Let's take this over to this one now. This one's very similar. 80 grand. And now it's worth 122. That's like 40 grand at the cost of $100. And that's it. 40 grand. Just that easy. Alright, so we're at 122. Let's weld it. And now we got another $39,000 profit. 38 because it cost $1,000 to weld it. No. I want to move it. Alright, so this one's 110, right? Let's spend another $1,000. And now it's worth 129, so we made another 17 grand. Just from wash and weld. And that's it. And that's why everybody buys them from the junkyard. Because they're just worth a lot of money that way. And we ain't even close to finishing anything else on this car. I'm not really impressed with it. So it's gone. But this one, however, let's see, what else do we got up front here? That's radiator. No back window. Literally no body on the thing whatsoever. Nothing else on it. Alright, we gotta remove them first. No starter. Alright. We can throw a few bucks at this car without a doubt. Alright. Drop her down, pull the motor. Motor's out. Alright. And that's a V12B. Or is it just a V12? That's an A. Alright, so we need the air cleaner double multi-import. This, I believe, then would be the A. Let's go over here and see what we can fix real quick. Alright. V12s, all V12 stuff. Let's see. Nope, not working that way. So let's see what we have for parts already. See what we can find, because I know I got a bunch of this shit around. Nothing in there. I don't think they're in this one. Yeah, they are. They might be anyway. Okay, nothing in there. Oh, that's just a B. That's not the one we're after. I have a feeling that's not the ones we need. That's for the B. That's for a B. B. That we need. That we need. Oh, we got a block in the crank. I don't think there's anything in here. Now there is that piece, but welcome back, Joe. Welcome back. Welcome back. Got ourselves a Mercedes CLK with the V12 in it. Let's go gearbox. That's B. We need A, which is this one. I don't know if I have a tuned version in here or not. Oh, I do. Good. Put that back. So much want? Yeah. I mean, what's not to want, right? Mercedes CLK? Not your street car, but the race version. I mean, yeah. What's not to want? I mean, just look at that thing. I don't think I have that one. Nope. And just check that shit out, man. That's like a badass car. That's all there is to it. Simply badass. Alright, let's go back in here. Pull this back off. Put the better block and the better crank on it. If you want to make somebody a mod, if Tiggy is there, that would probably be your first best bet. And second bet would probably be Squirrel, because I think he'll be playing later tonight as well. Those are two people I know you have a great connection with that you can trust. That would be my first two suggestions, Corruptor. Back to the warehouse, and it looks like it's working. So now we get to find all the parts we need for this bugger. And it worked. All right, great. So let's go gearbox first. Oh, a C63? Yeah, that would have been a different story, huh? Oh, we have a 3. We'll take that. W12. Alright, 2. Don't need a drive shaft, but we do need rear axles. Don't believe they're in here, because they're actually pipes. Hard on the eyes, I know. Yep, nothing in there. Alright, so let's go here. Actually, didn't even need to do that because I'm going to be going here. Let's go V12. Yeah, some of the Mercedes are really, really nice cars. These are not performance. Not that one. That's a B. That's a B. Nope. Those are the other one. That's a B. 2, 3. These ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what do I got here? 7, 8, 9, 10. 15. Right, there's the A. That's the B. 3, 1, 2, 3. For the B, I don't think we need that for the A. We'll grab it anyway. That's the B. That's the other style. And that's a B. Alright. So now we also need... let's go cat. Alright, so now... No. We could grab a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6, 7. We do need a starter. It helps to spell it right. One, two. One, two. Idler. Coil. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, reach out to Squirrel and see if he's around for it, because I think he'll be playing with us as well. If you want me to mod it, I don't think we're going to have any troubles or anything like that. So most of us will be on our best wrecking behavior. Hopefully some of us will try to keep it clean, but let's see, what else do we need? We have the whole gearbox, I believe. Yes, we have the gearbox. Let's do some suspension. What the hell? I want to say letter B. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up coming back for a lot of this stuff. Or just not doing it at all. Just want the motor to run. It might be Z. Oh, that's the rear. Bottom B or lower? No. No. Those are the rear. No. Just grabbing a bunch because I know I need it. I'm just not sure exactly which ones. Let's see, 4, 8, 16, 20. I don't think they're C. 5 of those. These would actually probably go pretty good on there, but I think they're too short. And I don't remember which one that is. Alright, so motor-wise, I think we have what we need. Let's go find out. No, we didn't even grab pistons. Nope, we didn't grab pistons. What the fuck? The one thing we seriously need and we didn't grab them. Alright, let's throw some shit on here. I didn't grab fuel. Nope. No. Alright. So, first things first, what do we have? Knuckle B. And plane. And plane. B, plane, and plane. Oh, and bottom B. Let's go see if we can get this again. Chances are slim, but who knows. Looks like it's working. And then it speeds up. Yep, didn't work. Didn't work. Let's see, I know I don't have any B. We do have a plane. There's C. Oh, there's some B. That'll work. Bottom arm B, we need those. We got some small. I don't think we need small. Alright, let's see. I doubt that this works, but on occasion coming back and forth between here and there it'll do it, but I don't think it's going to work. No. Alright. So how do we get it to trigger? Good question. Rear D. I believe that's what I grabbed, right? Oh. Yeah, we got some. That's good. That's good. I know I didn't grab brakes. I know I gotta put them together, so that one's pretty well done for the moment. Next, we need them. God damn it. Alright, let's see what we have on hand. Can't quite get over there. Nope, didn't grab a plane. Don't have that. Don't have front wheel hubs. I think I might end up just buying the wheel hubs because I know I don't think I have them in my thing. I know I don't have a gas tank. Alright, so now let's put a few of these together real quick. Oh, I don't have the caps. Alright, so let's buy a couple of parts real quick here. Suspension, front wheel hubs, rear caps. We'll just get some shit, get it out of here. Don't think I need the rest of that. This is basically the only time I buy parts is when I forget them and don't feel like fighting with it to go get them out of there. Because as you can see, it doesn't multiply parts every time or all the time. Just when it feels like it. What do we got here? Yeah, that's annoying. That one can go. These can go. Drive axle B, I believe I did grab. Diabex will be, yep. Love how it's still telling me I still have all the same parts in my bin where they don't belong. Alright, so all of this is junk. Alright, let's try this one more time, and hopefully we can get some pistons. Don't speed load, don't speed load. Lag, 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 come on, lag. Yep. That looks a little fast. Yep, that was too fast. Damn it. Ding dang doggone it. Yep. Too fast. Okay. Let's see. Thinking they're either 18s or 20s. Might be 19s. So let's see what we got in here. These are Mercedes 18s. These are 17s. It's crazy how some of the nice rims are actually too damn small. Dodge Hellcats 20s. Probably look good on it. Got these in 18s, but yeah. Alright, so we got some 18s or 20s. These are only 16s. 13s. 16. Not seeing the right size either. No, too fast. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Alright. We can bypass the bullshit and just go buy some freaking pistons. Put them in there. That you'd have to talk with Corruptor about. It's his server, which I'm sure you're familiar with. And meow, by the way. Ah, damn it. Try that again. Alright, 12. I don't think we needed anything else. We will need the exhaust, which are these guys. Might as well get what we need while we're here. Gonna need it. And I don't want to go fighting around in there. I don't need wires. Did I grab the intake? Let's get her together and see what we got first. And then we can go fart around in there if we have to. Oh, duh. We need rings. Need rings. There we go. Meow. How's the squirrel doing today? Annoying sounds, if you ask me. But we'll get her. We'll get her. A lot of pistons to connect. It's like building two V6s at one time. Alright, that much is done. We need plugs too, don't we? Yeah. Need 12 plugs. Okay. Wasn't what I clicked on, but alright. Whatever. Did I actually have them on me? I did. Looks like we need cam gears. Just plain cam gear. For more cars, yeah, you go to, if you're on PC, you go to Steam to the workshop, and there's over 600 and some different cars. There's also location maps. We need 4 of these. And you can also have a shit ton of fun with a whole lot of other stuff in this game. Like me, I enjoy doing the delivery paint job stuff. It's one of my personal favorite things to do in the game. Most of that stuff is on my other laptop. All I gotta do is copy the folder, send it over to my other one, and then put them in each car individually after that. Then all my liveries will be over here, but as far as engine swaps, that's actually not that hard to do. The game has a built-in car editor where you can go, when you go to launch from Steam, it'll give you the option to load the car editor. And from there, you find the car you want. You can modify the motor, the suspension, the drivetrain. I mean, anything and everything you want to adjust. You can change seats. You can put all the good fun stuff on it you want. You can change tire sizes, rim sizes. You can reconfigure it however you actually want. And there are some things you really can't do, like the body stuff, unless it actually has options for it elsewhere. But for the most part, yeah, there is so much you can do to a car. I took a Dodge 3500 Super Truck, turned it into a slammed lowrider that was just freaking awesome. Painted it a beautiful root beer brown. We called it the Root Beer Express. And it turned out gorgeous. But you can take a normal car, even this one, or any car for that matter, like the Chevelle I have sitting over there. You can shorten the width of the rear axle, put some super fat wide slicks on the back, and then make it a Pro Street, put a blown supercharged motor in it. You can do all that kind of fun stuff, no problem. And depending on which DLC content you have, you know, you can. One of my personal favorites, Mercedes Gullwing. I believe it's a 300 SL. I believe. Oh, I need 2 of those. I took the 159 motor and put it in there. Put the 159 drivetrain underneath it. So it looks like an old car, but has everything modern in it, and the thing is just sick. It's no longer in my current files. Alright, that's a V8. Yeah, pretty much like them. Let's see, we need V8. And then we need water pump pulley, which is this one. But yeah, that one was one of my favorite edits, other than the truck. Just because the truck turned out so badass. I tried swapping out the Hemi out of a 71 Hemi Cuda, and sadly, you can't swap the hood on it. Oh, I need a tensioner. So it seems I couldn't swap the hood on it, and it has the shaker hood for it. I decided why not just leave it where it's at, and I just did I put a radiator on its side, basically. So it has a radiator, but alright, so we need a lot of that stuff. But let's put this in here real quick. Put in there. But yeah, like this car, it has a regular V8, right? Just a single carb. Nothing sticking through the hood. This one has the supercharged, blower driven. You can literally take this motor and put it in that car. And see here, it doesn't have any swap options. If you go into the files, you can actually add in swap options without even going to the editor, because it's all text document. So you just add in the ones that you want as a swap option, and they all fit and line up because of where the exhaust comes down to these. Some people are picky about, oh, it's got to line up perfect, and some really don't give a shit, honestly. But it's the same motor with different intake on up, which is one thing none of us can understand. Why can't you just build the V8 and then choose which intake you want and the rest goes with it? But nope, you got to build each engine separately, individually. Kind of a pain in the ass, really, but it's kind of cool. And also, as you can see, this one has the hole in the hood. This car, I believe there is a supercharged motor version, so there should be a supercharged hood with the hole cut in it. Otherwise, it just clips through and it looks like it belongs there, but it don't. Blah, blah, blah. But look at that. We need this guy right here. Alright, and we need an air filter. This one. Four of these. I believe I have the air filter at the top. An Allard. Yeah, actually it's an older car, I believe. Kind of a two-seater, 60s, early 70s. Pretty nice car. Wire wheels. If that is indeed kind of what I'm thinking. Not so familiar with the J2X, but I'm guessing I'm within range of what that would be. Okay, we gotta hop that up. I know I didn't grab all the other stuff, so this is only going to be most of this. Yeah, maybe 50s, more probably closer to the mid 60s, early 60s-ish, my guess. But I do think I'm familiar with the low slung, kind of almost like a Corvette look, 50s Corvette looking thing, but not. Right, that's all of that. So let's get some brakes out of here real quick. Just go get it done. Actually, we need 4 of those. 4 of these. That should do it. Well, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind buying some nice classic cars. I'm more into a muscle car myself, but the classic oldies, yeah, I love it. It's all good stuff to me. That one's ready for a wheel. Alright, the rear end is done. Let's see, what do we need up here? We did buy those. It's kind of a no-brainer, but when you talk about the old muscle cars and the performance of the Aero and stuff, when you start talking about cars like a Auburn Speedster, boat tail, now you start talking my language, and yeah, I can orgasm over those cars any day. Did I get a tank? No. Alright, we need that and a radiator. Alright, so let's go get a tank and a radiator. I have a feeling this might need the fans. Yeah, the Auburns, man, them are. Oh, I gotta do that from in there. Damn it. The Auburns to me were just something special of the era, big time. Not super big on like the Doos and Birds and stuff of the era, but when you see one of those big, classy, sexy cars, you can't help but love it. I mean, it's impressive when you're standing next to something that massive and that valuable. Alright, so that I have to do from the engine bay. Oh, and there's a battery. Get that out of there. And it's a double, okay. And I don't think there was brakes in here. I don't believe. If there was, it's normally back. Whoa, back here. I'm not seeing any. Alright, so probably no brakes in here. No exhaust. Yeah, 540 horsepower, 426. You're giving me willies, man. Freaking awesome motors and stuff, man. Alright, so we do need a steering wheel in this one. Some wheels. And then body stuff. I think I do have the seats in here from the last project, so we'll go grab some red and black ones. $20 Porsches. Was there like a road trip or a car show? One thing I do love about the Porsche, they did not change what they were doing. They just kept refining and refining and refining it. And to me, that makes it for a badass car. And drop some of this stuff back in here real quick. This is always half the fun. Making sure I do this, otherwise I lose my parts, and then I'm trying to find my car to find the parts again, put it back together. Alright, and then from here on is all junk shit, right? Alright, that's all that stuff, okay. Yeah, you see 20 badass cars sitting in one spot, you can't help but go check them out. Yeah, gotta be there for a reason. And them are Porsche. These are Mercedes. We'll put them in there. Don't believe I have a steering wheel in here. Don't look like it. No. Alright. So we'll buy a steering wheel, not a big deal. Let's go on this side. Race car, we gotta go with the Zonda. It's what belongs in here. Hopefully they don't sit too low. They're down in there. No doubt about that. They're a little too low, but works for me, I guess. Looks like they need to be a little taller than that. Let's do this. We'll get this out of the way. See, this is the mod car section. Alright, everything in here. That's left headlight. I think I need the right. Should be everything. I grabbed the right, not the left. Okay. Sexy. Well, Porsche did start by making tractors, as did Lamborghini. Alright, looks to me like all we really need now. Oh. Tires. And license plates. Alright. So now, this is where the value comes in. These are 19s. 325, 25s, and 30, 19s. We'll go with 20s. And these are 600, these are 660. Just swapping to these alone will increase the value of any car, unless it already comes with them. 25s, we'll go 30s. Mount them up. Listen to a nuisance at the moment. If you want a car to stick to the track, these are the only tires you can use that'll actually grip the track. It's quite noisy though. So what color do we want to paint it? It's gonna need a color. I know I don't have the liveries in here for it at the moment, so that's kind of out of the question, but the silver DTM Jägermeister, that's always been an awesome livery for it, but there's plenty of other cars out there. Wasn't the only one that raced. Yeah, that would be all of our goals, right? Oh, that's not what I want. Got the body. Oh, we do have an exhaust piece. Yeah, if I was wealthy enough to go to a Barrett-Jackson auction and just buy whatever cars I felt like buying, yeah, I'd be stressed as to making sure they get home safely. But I wouldn't be stressed about anything else. Just that they make it home safely. Alright, last step. Let's do 2 of these. And there we go. Choose 100% minus the paint job. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. 854,000 plus 870. So we're looking at 100 and, well, a million. Yeah. We're looking at some nice numbers. Alright, let's find this thing a color, shall we? Metallic purpley blue. The Panos. Oh, dude, that's a badass car. I don't even think they have one of those in here, to be honest. The Panos. Let's bring that down a little further. Something along in that line? Yeah, there's no liveries in here at the moment. And in order to do that, what you do is you go into the file, you add a liveries folder, you take any car livery, put it into that folder, test it on the car to find out what's the hood, what's the door, what's the fender, what's the roof, what's the tail end, the bumpers, everything else. And then you start designing whatever you want. So you like the color? Think that'll work for it? It does have kind of limited views of what you can see and where. That's personal favorite view right there. Good for screenshots, etc. She looks like she'd be a fun car. We'll roll with that color, right? She's about as blurpily blue as she's gonna get. Alright. Let's go see if we can run the 1200 horsepower range. I'm guessing it's somewhere between 1100 and 1300 roughly. Yeah, MS Paint. Yeah, that's what I use a lot of. It's quick. It's easy. Ha 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 ha. I don't know if that was loud for you guys, but that was freaking loud in my ears. 1,569 horsepower. Come on, man. 1,500 horsepower? Yeah. That's, 800 would have been freaking nasty. 1,600 is freaking ridiculous, man. And now we have to do the fun part. Yeah, the torque curve things on this game, I think they're kind of like baseline set. If you were to throw a base motor in there at 800 horsepower and look at that curve, and then put this motor in there with all the performance upgrades, it would have the exact same base curve and look to it, but the number would be different at the top. So I think it's kind of a bullshit dyno. It doesn't really do it justice, because I can open it up and swap out freaking basic coils for high performance ones and see the difference in the number, but nothing in the torque curve. So to me, it's kind of freaking stupid. But let's go see how fast down the. Well, no, wait. Before we do that, let's do this. We're gonna add a gear, and we're gonna take this down to. Yeah, let's see if we can get up to 270 and start there. Add some torque to it, or some distance. No, the actual graph in the dyno, that red and blue torque lines and power lines, they stay pretty much the way they are for each car. So if you have it, it doesn't really change the torque curve. Like wow. So if I was to start with a base motor and a tunable transmission, put it down to like no top end but a whole lot of low torque, you wouldn't see that in the dyno. $258 miles an hour in 11 and a half seconds. Fucking quick, man. 0 to 60 in 2.7. Freaking insane. 11 seconds to 250 miles an hour. And that was just adding another gear. That's all I did. Yeah, you can tweak with those numbers all you want and actually get some wicked freaking numbers. But if I were to take this to the racetrack, we'd be doing nothing but donuts, and I don't think I'd ever get around the racetrack. It'd be fun, but it wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't. But yeah, like say I dropped the first gear down so that it's freaking instant launch. Instead of cranking it way up here so the tires don't spin, so it's more, the dyno wouldn't show the difference in the torque curve, So to me, it doesn't really matter any. Just hop out of there. But you gotta love the car, man. It's just freaking insane. Gotta love it. And you can't open the trunk. You can't open the hood. You literally got to take them off, which means there goes the license plates and the lights and the wing. You got to put it all back on. But honestly, when you're looking at something as sexy as that, why not, right? This whole piece is an engine cover. It's part of the mod. But to me, that's just fucking awesome looking, man. Good thing it doesn't change the paint job when... no. I'm gonna get rid of that one. I want the other one. Oh, that one had the front wing too. Gotcha. Yeah, I want that one. Yeah, you can put a super long first and second gear into it to hope that it doesn't spin. But when you're running 1500 horsepower, the game don't care. It just freaking spins and spins and spins and spins. Yeah, see, when you can tune the transmission to do that, to raise the first gear up so that it don't spin, this game doesn't really care. It just really don't. But like Forza and stuff like that, yeah, that's definitely a hell of a win. Because when you're trying to get off the line while everybody else is spinning and spinning and spinning, in a car like this, even in the real world racetrack, traction control and all that stuff, it doesn't break loose like that. You know, it's not ass happy around corners in real life. Yeah, you could nudge it a little bit going around a corner and it'll lose it because they're on that ragged edge. But you take this car, let's say 500-600 horsepower, right? Stock rear tires without the slicks on it, you would never get this thing around the racetrack. You'd be driving in the ditch 80% of the time. Real world, you'd handle it on any road, you know. But to me, that's just a badass car, and I'm going to putz with that one at some point. That one's probably next. Probably be a video drop for that one. I built two cars today, this one and the red El Camino, and this one's on its way out the door with the rest of them. It was always a blast. And then as you can see over here, this is the parking garage. Where you can have a maximum of 26. 25 I think is all you can fill, but each one of these are all the Trans Am. There's a Viper. This thing is freaking insane. Can't hold it to the track for anything. And then we got 3 rows of nothing but the Barracuda. Nothing but the Barracuda. And this one that says Sleeper with a V10, Viper V10 that I threw in there. This is the one where I couldn't change the hood, so I threw a radiator on top of the motor to kind of cover the shaker hood. It looks like shit, but it's got side pipes, big nasty tires, thing's a menace, man. Just a menace. And then we got some other badass shit in here. GTOs, Monte Carlos, some trucks, Satsuma, the GMC Typhoon I just did recently. Custom Del Rey, that's basically a 57 Chevy from the game. El Camino, basically like the one we just did. Cape is basically a 67 Impala, Chevy Impala. The Blazer, this one's actually a brand new 0 miles version. Dodge Charger, just like the one across, but not a Dom's Charger. This Echo's Cobra is the game's version of a Viper. It's actually a pretty wicked car. Then another SL 600, or see, this is the 159 motor. Check this thing out. This is what I call a beautiful looking motor. I mean, yeah, this is rusty and nasty looking right now, but this motor, when it's built and pretty, the thing is freaking insane, man. You got the transaxle drive with the gears out back. This thing is a freaking beast, man. And it drives nice too. You put slicks on the back of this, and it's actually comparable to the car we just took down the track, if you tune it right. But this thing is freaking sick, man. And this one's 82,000 miles, 150 grand. I mean, this thing is just menacing. But look at that little motor right there. It looks like a V-shaped flying V guitar. You know, that's the headstock, the neck, and then the body of the guitar. This thing just looks freaking awesome, man. But I've built quite a few of these because I just love them. They're just awesome. And then over here down towards the bottom, this one, the 77 Firebird, the truck, the Barracuda, the Turbo Interceptor, even the Bolt Chapman. All of these are from the movie The Wraith, my favorite movie. An Austin motor into a Mustang. That's probably about the one Mustang I'd actually enjoy looking at. Austin Martin Motors, man. That'd be pretty badass. But yeah, these are all from the movie series, and this car, it looks like shit in the game, but honestly, it's actually the only one in a game I've ever seen in my life, so I've kept it. It's pretty badass. And of course, like I said, more Monte Carlos. And this one is the one I did for Linda. I hope you've seen that one. The Bone Shaker, that's a Hot Wheels car. I think it's pretty wicked. Let's see, what else do we have in here? More Monte Carlos and Chevelles. The Cordoba, that's a badass car. Ooh. I don't think I can bring this one down right now. Nope. Okay. What are we in? 11? Let's swap this back out here real quick. Go back to 11. I don't think it has the paint job on it, though. I think it's just black. No, it's white. Okay. Whatever. I did a paint job for this one that's in my other stuff that's just freaking wicked. I'll have to show it in pictures or something someday. What's the good news you got there? A new wheel for racing? PC wheel? To get a Logitech 29 or something more improved than that? I've been looking at the racing wheels and watched a video last night on comparing them all, and oh my god, dude. Looking in that $400 to $600 range for a decent wheel, not gear driven, not belt driven, but actually direct motor, that would be freaking insane. But with all the mounting bracket and the whole cockpit setup, you're looking at 12, 14, $2,000, you know, roughly. That would be freaking awesome. But to pull $2,000 for a freaking steering wheel, pedals to connect to my computer to drive, yeah, no. $2,000, I'd be driving in a real car that looks worse than this one, a lot worse than this one. But you could probably even find one of these with a 6-cylinder in it for about $3,000. You might have 4 doors, but it's all right. $300. Direct driven, yeah, direct driven would be nice. $300, you're still looking in belt driven, maybe, possibly gear driven, but belts possibly in that range. I mean, they say the gear driven is just basically noisy, is all that is. You know, it's gear on gear. Of course, it's noisy. The belt drivens are a little more responsive. Mr. Da Vinci, how goes it, Mr. Detroit? Yeah, helical. Yeah, it's going pretty well. We just built a couple of cars and went went putzing around doing a whole lot of nothing really. Let's go see if there's anything in the barn. Gotta get ready for work. Yeah, it won't be too much longer, and we'll have Wreckfest evening. Got what, 2, maybe 3 more hours to go for that. I figured I'd throw this together and show Hurst why I don't buy parts. And looky here, we got a nice Apache. 4-wheel drive too. Oh, it's stock 6-cylinder. That's not a bad truck. I like that one. I really do like the step side old 50s trucks, man. These things are awesome. Gotta look for the box. Gotta look for the box. There it is. Yeah, you can tell it's a 58 just because of the double headlight, and that's what makes it the GMC Apache more or less. But this thing is a freaking badass truck, man. Oh, lucky the car we just finished building. Do we want another one? No, we don't. 183 grand for a $216,000 car. I could buy it and sell it for $32,000 profit just for buying it. That's it. Just for buying it. So yeah, got to do that. Then here we go with another Apache. And a straight 6 in it. 12 grand for $11,000 car? No. Not interested. But we did get a CLK again, which we won't actually be working on. We're just going to sell it. I'll show you what's in the crates because on occasion I'll go through my Magic Warehouse and get 20 to 40 of them. Just sit there and keep opening and opening and opening and opening them because I'm trying to get a +5 of every part. And that's taken forever. It's not working out too well, but this car gets to go bye-bye. 216 grand. So we just profited by going to the barn. Alright, so these guys right here. Before we open that, the trick is to save the game and then open the box. You get 3 items. Alright, so this is a barn map. This is where we were just at a barn. And I have, I'm going to say probably 100 of these stored up doing nothing that I can't get rid of. This being a +4 would be nice, but there's a performance version of this carburetor, so this is junk. Same with this one. It's chrome, but this is a Porsche motor, and I'm not interested in Porsche. So, rather than wasting my time with the parts, I just go load the game, wait for it to load back up. I have the box, I don't have the parts, and I can keep opening it until I get something I do want. Or something I don't care about and just sell all 3 parts. But the only thing you don't get is seats and body parts. You get any and every part of the motor and any and every part of the suspension. You can get wheels and rims, and they're all quality parts. But you can't get body and you can't get interior. And another freaking map. Transmission and exhaust. A stock transmission because it's satin colored. And a stock exhaust, which is level 1, is junk. And of course, that's junk. So, again, load out of there. And you can sit there and do that for hours on end with one box if you want to. But that's how you get the best parts. And then for me, I put them in my warehouse where they multiply. And as long as I throw them back in there, I'll always have them. And like now, I think we threw all that stuff back in there, didn't we? Well, let's sell off the junk, because we know we don't need that. Alright, all the junk is gone. These can go. These are stock. We have a 3, so we don't need the 2. The rest of this I thought I already put back in there. These can go. Alright. So after doing that, definitely make sure you save so you don't mess anything up. Double check the garage to make sure I put my parts away. And thankfully it didn't duplicate, which is good. So just come straight down to the bottom and double check what we got here. We got C's and bottoms. We got C's and bottoms. So I believe we did put our stuff in there. We got the springs and the caps. Oh, that's a stock one. We can get rid of that. We got the knuckles, hubs, the other knuckle. D and F. D. Got the F in there. Where's the D? Let's throw that in there. Both of them. Got that. That. Looks like everything's already in here, so. All the rest of this is just extra. We'll go mess around in here real quick. Drop it all off. Empty the inventory. That's kind of my junk drawer, shall we say? Junk drawer. Alright, so all of that's done. And save. And I think that's about where I'm going to call it for the day. We'll go to the bathroom, get something to eat, get ready for some Wreck-Fest later. Check messages galore, which I'm sure I have. It has been fun. It has been a blast. I thank you all for showing up and hanging out. Let's go to ending scene. All that being said, check out the Discord and hang out with some of the fun folks in there. Thank you, Joe and Da Vinci, for stopping by and hanging out. Looking forward to some fun stuff later tonight. I don't know if you guys will be on Mr. Mushrooms or not. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. This one. So till later, y'all. Have a good one. Thank you, and we will see you later.